You've described the late Queen as effectively a true racist. And you think the country is racist?
Okay, so if anyone that doesn't think that this country is racist...
No, are we a racist country?
So I'm going to
Or are we a country that actually is remarkably tolerant, has extraordinary multicultural society, but includes some racist people?
Okay,
Which one is it?
So if you don't think this is a racist country, you should probably speak to Diane Abbott, the black footballers who have to contend with racism on a daily basis, or we can delve into the 85,000 people who reported...
So you're saying because a few people...
Can I just finish,
yeah.
please? Or we can delve into the 85,000 people who reported racially motivated hate crimes in 2021, and it's subsequently gone up to 100,000.
Right.
Or we can delve into the 120,000 people who have left their jobs in the last 5 years due to racism. Or we can delve into the quarter of staff and 56% of students within higher education that have to contend with racism. Or if none of those are acceptable, I can happily show you my plethora of messages that I receive after this interview.
I do not dispute for a moment there are vile racists in this country. I don't dispute for a moment if you trawl enough on social media, you'll find them. But I do think they are the ugly little barnacles peering out from rocks. I don't believe that they are actually what this country stands for. I don't believe the vast majority of people in Britain are racist. I don't think we're an institutionally racist country. And I certainly don't think the Queen had a racist bone in her body, which is why she's such a beloved figure in the Commonwealth.
So can I just add that... Again, I said it to you last time, this country has a very rudimentary understanding of racism, often referring to overt racism as the defining factor for racism.
The problem with covert racism...
That couldn't be even more...
Right, but the trouble with covert racism is you end up with people like Meghan Markle who say, I was a victim of racism, but don't feel they have any compulsion to have to say what actually happened, when it happened, and who said it. And that is, if that's covert racism, the problem with it is there's no hard fact to support it.
But that's the issue with... OK, so firstly, I will preface my statement by saying I agree with you. It should be known. That's a fact. It should be known, and she should make a point of saying it. And I really do hope that she does. But ultimately, like I said, this is about her highlighting a truth that many people are failing to acknowledge. And like I said...
All right, let me bring back Sharon.
An odd frame of reference.
Let me bring back Sharon. Sharon, look, these are pretty incendiary comments from Meghan here, that we are a racist country, that the Queen effectively was a true racist. Covertly or otherwise. I mean, I find those comments pretty offensive. What do you think?
I think that, as in every country in this world, there are a sect that are anti-Semitic racist. There always will be, no matter what. There always will be, because there's good and bad in every race. There's always a little group of these nasty little evil people that dislike someone because of colour or religion. Those are the two main dislikes. So, yes, there is a certain minority in England that are very racist and are very anti-Semitic. OK? And I can say that being a Jew. So the thing is, it's never going to end. It hasn't ended for thousands of years. Why should it end now? But you carry on. You don't give these people a platform. You want to talk about somebody with a platform, Kanye West. He has millions of followers that follow him, that adore him, and will do what he wants them to do.
You see, I actually think Meghan Markle...
The country isn't overall racist.
No, and I think Meghan Markle branding us a racist country and attacking the institution of the monarchy as racist.
It's unfair.
I think
totally unfair.
She is what I would call a race baiter. If she doesn't produce hard evidence to support these incendiary claims, she becomes a race baiter, exploiting racism and the issue of racism to act as a kind of protective shield around her and to make herself extremely rich and famous as a professional victim. Last word to Di Davis. Di, just as somebody who has been around the royal family for many, many years, how do you feel about the way the reputation of the royal family is being so traduced in this way?
Well, I'm appalled, frankly. Some people see racism around the corner. Racism is in Africa, it's in India, it's in every continent. And so to pick on the royal family in this way is both insulting. It's also insulting. Most of the media are very decent people. I know a huge amount of people for the last 50-odd years in the media. Most, like you and I, are decent people. To vilify both the royals, the media, and the nation, and somehow imply we're all racist, is nonsensical, in my opinion. And I just despair that there are so many who will take the word of proven liars and then translate it into this issue about racism.
And you were around the Queen a lot on this suggestion that she was some covert racist herself. What do you say to that?
Unbelievable nonsense.